Lovely!
This is the good fight. This is the good fight. Hey, this is the good fight. This is the good fight. The good fight, yeah.
Yes, we're back. And I have a really funny story to tell. We arrived in Darwin on Friday, spent the weekend there, and then we thought like maybe we should take a short break in our trip and get ourselves a job, because we are not running out of money. But yeah, you know, traveling is not for free. I think this is the best thing what happens to me with finding a job in Australia so far. I found an application called Wiki Farms. It's the equivalent of a Wiki Camp. Wiki Camp is a really easy app where we find all our free camp spots. Anyway, it gives you an overview of all the farms in Australia, just a map with all the farms in Australia and contact details. So it is really easy to ring everyone. Costs only about $8. It's only available for Android, unfortunately not for Apple. If you have an Android phone, buy it, and if you're looking for jobs, then you should have this app. So long story short, we found a contractor within 3 hours, about 50 phone calls. He offered us a job, mango picking, and now we're here. He asked if we found a camping spot yet. Well, we didn't, so he said, well, sleep in the backyard. The backyard is around 3 soccer fields big, and he has an amazing shed which you can see there where we can sleep in. It's quite necessary because wet season does start now in Darwin, so that means a lot of rain. Now we are dry and safe in the shed. Lovely! Oh yeah, and by the way, I found this amazing hat for free in the hostel in Darwin. Lovely! What are you doing? You crying?
Thanks for your help. Oh, cheers.
How do you feel? So day 5 now. We're at day 5 picking. So basically what we did, we started picking mangoes. Day 5 is past now, and I think another 3 or 4 days to go. But this kind of job is, what are the exact right words?
Devastating to your appearance.
Look, my hand, it's not really, it's not so bad as it was. I'll show you the picture. Yeah, you look a little bit like a meth head.
I don't think you can really see it.
We're both a little bit devastated. Okay, 3 more days to go. Tomorrow I'm gonna take you with us and show you how the day is like on the mango farm. It's quite boring, but intensive, sometimes good fun, and above all, very hard work.
Cheers.
Cheers. So the day starts at 6:30. We gather at the entrance of the farm and will be dropped somewhere in the paddock where we're going to pick that day. We work in 2 teams of each 5 individuals, and everyone get his or her own position. The picking truck is already waiting for us in the paddock and will be driven by Tony. Morning, Tony.
Good morning.
One of us needs to stay at the back of the truck where the mangoes will be washed. This is really the worst position you can have. Washing the mangoes will expose your skin to the acid sap and could result in a rash. Also, it's not really a pleasant feeling for your back to sit all day on the bench. 4 pickers on the side, 1 by hand, 1 with a short pole and 2 with a long pole to reach the highest fruit. The last man also takes care of cleaning the bins before the food goes in. Can you still smile? Not possible anymore? "10 days mango picking, we're finally done. It was a little bit of an abrupt end this morning. All out of a sudden we had to leave the farm because the farmer was upset that we were gonna leave anyway. So he just said, well, go the fuck out of this place then, and that was it. Anyway, we earned like almost $2,000 in 10 days, which is really nice. And now we can finally continue our trip. First next destination is Humpty-Doo National Park. It's the biggest national park in Australia. But first we have to pack the car again because it's one hell of a mess.